Prince, you need to sign in today, okay?
Okay, nice.
Because we will needing your, you have owner role, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll share my screen. So, can you see my screen? We saw how to map entities, correct? Also, apart from that, how to do grouping, all the things that we can do in a scheduled query rule, correct? Have anyone created NRT rules? No, no one has created. Okay. Uh, just I'll give an idea. The same thing you can do in NRT rule also. Only thing is that it will be near real time. It you can set the query. So you can set the query. I mean, here you cannot set the query rule. It will be like within 5 minutes only. If you see here, there is no alert frequency or data that is taking, right? It will take 5 minutes data and 5 minutes of frequency it will have. Okay, you cannot set the timing and everything else is same. Okay, so that is the only difference. Like I'll just show you here. Here you have one query scheduling, right? This one is extra here. And you see, you can set 5 minutes only. Below that, if you do 4 minutes, you cannot do it. Okay, because that comes under NRT. Okay, this is the only difference. Maximum 14 days you can take and minimum 5 minutes. Same for here also. Okay, that is the only difference. Other than that, there is no difference.
Uh,
Okay,
So, so you
so
mean
we
Sunil,
discussed.
in RT like it's same, but we don't have this option
Right. NRT the same. We don't have the option to set the frequency because it will run every 5 minutes
by default.
by default. That's why it is near real time. Okay.
Okay, okay. So he will after
So
five minutes, he will analyze the data of last 5 minutes. You mean?
5 minutes only.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
okay.
Okay. So this is the thing. Today, what we will do, we will first of all enable one of our data connector, native data connector. Native data connector, as we have discussed earlier, it is Microsoft
So,
product.
yes.
Okay. So the first foremost, what everyone do is in native it will be Microsoft Enter ID. Okay. Microsoft Enter ID is nothing but Azure Active Directory. Okay, AAD. It was earlier called Azure Active Directory. Now it is called as Azure Enter ID, for your knowledge. So, so for integrating that, how can we integrating that through what feature? What is that called? Do you remember? Data connector, right? We need to have a data connector for
Yes,
that.
data connector, yeah.
Okay. So if we check, we don't have. Okay, we have already downloaded. Okay. So where can you get this? Do you remember? How did you get this one directly?
We will have
Now we for your no, means
connect
just to refresh
content hub.
from Content Hub, you have to download this one,
Yes, yes,
right?
yes.
So anything you have to download, you have to go here, Content Hub.
Yeah.
Okay. So I will show you again for your just clarity. Suppose you want Enter ID. Okay, anything related to Enter ID. Enter ID. Okay, we have seen here Microsoft Enter ID. It is already installed. Otherwise, suppose if you want anything else, log4j vulnerability, you have to go there and install it. Okay, you can do same here for this one. Since it is already installed, you will not see install here. It will you will see manage. When you download this, what you're getting: one data connector, two workbooks, 63 analytical rules, 11 playbooks. Already it is installed, deployed. I mean, not deployed, only it is installed. Okay. Like you install an app from Play Store or App Store. Okay. So now the first thing is
So,
done,
uh,
installing. Hmm.
what about workbook and playbook? Like,
We'll discuss that. We'll
okay,
discuss that later.
okay.
We'll discuss that later. Okay. So this one. So we want this to integrate. So we'll go to the data connector first. Okay. And data connector native are very easy. Or to enable this, what we have to do is you have to go to the data connector, go to the specific data connector or which you want to deploy. Okay. Open data connector. The good thing about this is to deploy or to any kind of data connector, what do you you can get all the prerequisites here only. Okay. And you can also get all the steps here. It is very straightforward, so we do not need anything. So what is workspace read and write permission? Workspace means is your log entity workspace. Okay. In log entity workspace you should have read or and write permission. First of all, it will be like your log entity workspace contributor. Okay. That will work. Or if you have in subscription, if I have contributor, then I will get this role. Since I already have contributor, then I have this is tick marked. Okay. Diagnostic setting, read and write permission to Microsoft Enter ID diagnostic setting. I do not have Microsoft Enter ID any permission, so it is showing you means it is cross. That means this is not satisfied. Okay. Third, tenant permission. I do not have global admin or security admin on the workspace tenant. Means on the tenant means this tenant only. Okay. So I am just having one because I am having just contributor or specifically log analytic workspace contributor is also enough. But since contributor is higher role, so it is again giving correct tick mark. Okay. So now, Prince, can you just share your screen?
Yeah, sure,
I'll
sure.
guide you. Guys, you understood this much? At least this is very basic one. Why I'm not
Yes,
stopping
yes.
it. Ramesh, Mansi,
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
at least you understood this much, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Ramesh.
Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the Sentinel, right?
Hmm. Go to Sentinel.
Connected hub. No, data connectors, right?
No, you
Data
already have.
data
Yes. Go
connectors.
to
Yeah.
data connectors directly. Click on Enter ID. Yeah. Open connector page. Yeah. See, you have the prerequisites, everything ticked for you, right? The
Yes.
you have owner role. In that case, you have workspace read and write permission, diagnostic setting permission, tenant permission. So
Mm.
owner role is the top privileged role. Okay,
Mm.
beyond that you do not have anything else. Since you have the top role, that means everything is satisfied, or you have all kind of roles satisfied. Okay. Now, since you have checked that this is all ticked in green, then
Mm.
you just have to go down. Now here,
But
what
should
you hmm,
I add it out? Why is it differentiating between your role and his role?
so I have just contributor access at my subscription level, correct? I have only contributor access. That is lower privileged role than owner role. Owner role is the top. Okay. If there are 10 roles, let's say, one being the topmost position, 10 being the lowest position, then owner role is at number one. Okay. And contributor is somewhere beyond, like 5, 6, 6, like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so when
Okay.
we see like at which role we are at?
How you can see? That's a good question. So go to subscription. Okay. Prince knows is better. He's from IM.
Mm. So here, like we have
Just
to.
explain.
Mm.
Just explain them. Like on the search bar, you have to go to subscription. Type subscription, and now you're into subscription. Okay. This is a subscription. When you click that, you get all the subscription list here. You have to choose your subscription. Okay. This is our subscription. Click that. Yes. Here you have all the things regarding the subscription. If you want to check only yours, okay, you have a option there on the left, access control IAM. Okay. Access control is basically what access you have, you can control or manage that. If you have permission, you can manage also. Okay. So IAM is nothing but identity and access management.
Mm.
Someone who is from identity and access management, Prince, like Prince is from identity access management, he will have all this knowledge. We will be working on these things. Okay. To check
So
for,
sorry
yeah,
to
go
dis-
ahead.
so is it what you're saying is that we can take whatever role we want?
No, you cannot. If you have see, for different work, like if you want to assign someone role, then you need different role itself. You need to have yourself different role. It is either like owner can also assign role, or access administrator. There is a role, something called,
RBAC administrator, like role.
yeah, access administrator. There is
Yeah,
something
yeah, yes,
something like that, right?
yes,
You
yeah.
can also if you have that role, you can also do that, do this addition of role, or you can give someone role, or you can also give yourself role. Okay.
Okay, so now your Prince is the
Hmm.
top priority role, so he can
Right.
give us the assign.
Yes.
So what I can see here, like below that you are the contributor, and but yours in front of your name it is just contributor,
Hmm.
whereas in front of mine and Ramesh it is Microsoft Sentinel
Sentinel
contributor.
contributor, right?
So what does
You
that?
correct. You understand subscription, right? What is
Mhm.
subscription, correct? And so in subscription, if you want to manage anything, means if you want to deploy any resource, let's say even virtual machine, or let's say Sentinel, okay, these are one resource, right? Then to manage and delete and modify anything, any kind of resource, or manage any resource, the topmost role is contributor. Okay. But you have Sentinel contributor. Sentinel contributor is specific to Sentinel only. You can do anything in Sentinel, but not in anything. Suppose if you want to do like create a rule, you want to modify, disable a playbook, or do workbook. Okay, you will be Sentinel contributor will do the work. But let's say you want to create a virtual machine. Virtual machine is something different from Sentinel, right? Then you cannot create that because you do not have virtual machine contributor or contributor itself, like I have. I can create virtual machine, but you cannot.
Okay, so basically what you mean is that we can only have access through for only Sentinel, whereas you can have access for any service related to Azure.
Azure in the specific subscription only this free trial subscription only.
Huh, that is
Okay.
it.
Yes, correct. So can you scroll down, Ramesh, sorry, Prince? Yeah, this is the only thing, right? Okay. This is to check each one of the role. But if you want to check yours role, then you have to go to check access. Go to check access. No, no, there itself you have
Yeah,
check
yeah.
access, right?
Mm.
Role
Uh,
assignment you have selected. Uh,
yeah. Hold
Little
on.
bit up, up.
Below role assignment, there is check access.
No, no, no. Not below.
No,
Above that,
right.
left to the left.
Hmm.
Not this much.
Check
Yeah,
access. This
that
is.
one.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
correct, right. Click on view my
You
access.
view my access. Yes, this one.
So here, he has
S-
service
Sir.
administrator right now. Okay, so has full access. What is telling? He has full access to all resources in the subscription. Okay, so now what requirement we had? We needed service administrator, right? Or service admin.
Yeah.
Correct. Go to that Sentinel. Okay, you are in here. Okay, you understood now, right? So how you can check your own access, correct?
Yes.
Right. Go to data connectors. Can you full screen it, maximize it?
Okay. Yeah.
Yes. Go to data connector. Hmm. Click on enter ID. Open connector page. Okay. Now your everything is satisfied. Now scroll down. Here only what configuration you need to do, because it is native one. There is not much. Okay. Little bit up you go. Little bit up, scroll up. Wait. So here you have all this list: sign-in logs, audit logs, non-interactive user sign-in logs. These are different kind of logs, which will come in different tables also. Okay. Suppose I don't want all kind of log. I just want sign-in logs and audit logs. In
Mm.
that case, I will just select sign-in log. Yes, audit log. Okay. If you need anything else, you can select. But I just want sign-in logs and audit logs. Okay. I will only select that. Go down, apply changes.
Can we select risky users like
Yes, you can.
because
Yes, you
like we will try to log in the portal via Tor browser, so we will
can.
like it will change our location. So maybe we will have the alert for risky users. So that's
Okay.
why.
For that, you need to enable rule, right?
Yes, yes,
Yes.
I will do it.
Okay. That's good. No problem. Good thing. Now you can click on apply changes. But
Mm.
you may need to do some configuration in your enter ID side also.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Now it is success. Okay. You got the notification. Now you will see, if you refresh it, it will show connected. Okay. First of all, go back.
Mm.
Hmm. Click there. Yes. Refresh it. Sometimes it takes time, but
Mm.
yeah, usually it takes time. It will show connected. Click on that. Click on that. No. Click on Microsoft Enter ID. Hmm. Okay. No problem. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay. Okay. We'll see. Once it is connected now, you will see sign in logs and audit logs will be in green. Okay. That before that it will be in green. Okay. So we'll wait for some time. But
Mm.
until that, what we will do, we'll also try, configure this Azure activity also. These are easy, right?
Mm. Mm.
Azure activity is a little bit, will also be different. Not all will have same kind of configuration, right? So for Azure activity, we'll also go. Until this, you understood, right, everyone? Any
Yes,
doubt?
yes, yes.
Ramesh, you have any doubt? Anything other than that also you can ask.
No, Sujit.
Okay.
Policy.
Hmm. All right. You are the owner or only. Otherwise, you have to assign. No problem. Go down. Okay. Go down. Yeah. See. Wait. So here now you have. all the steps also written here. What you have to do, you just have to in the basic tab you have to do something. Under scope, in parameter tab you have to save the log and workspace. In remediation is important. Okay. Now click on launch Azure policy. I'll tell you how to do.
Hmm.
So normally what happens, even sometimes people forget to do that last step. Okay. So that is the problem. Okay, click on that, on the three dots, or yeah. Scope is subscription or resource group, whichever you want to take data from. Okay. Now yeah, select our resource group. Hmm. Okay, scroll down, don't do anything, just scroll down. No, no, don't do anything, scroll down. Yeah, select only.
This one.
Yeah, yeah, scroll down. No, no, don't do anything, just scroll down. Yeah, scroll down. This much only. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Configure. Okay. So here you don't have to do anything.
Mm.
Click on next. Next. Yes. In the scope, click on scope. On the three dots, you are okay,
It
in
is.
free tile. It is already selected. Okay. Advanced. Okay. Okay. Go to parameter directly. Go to parameter. Yeah. Next. Okay. Select here your log and your workspace. Yeah. Hmm. Okay. Select. Click on select. Okay. On the remediation, click on remediation. Okay. Click on create a remediation task. Hmm. Okay. Uh, Go down. See. Okay. This is important, right? Um, what happens is that, what is remediation task? I just want to, you don't have to understand everything. Just giving you information only. Remediation task is nothing but if anything goes wrong in the policies. Okay, if there is some changes in the policy sometimes. Okay, because people can create some policies which can conflict, right, with each other with this policy, correct? In that
Policy means
case,
you
sorry,
are
Azure policy only.
Azure policy, right? Okay.
Azure policy.
Okay.
Okay. So if that will be some conflicting policy, what this remediation task will do, it will automatically resolve that conflict. Okay, means if anything goes wrong in policies, this remediation task will create another policy, means will solve that issue with the policy. Okay, so that this goes on, the ingestion goes on streamlining every time. Okay. So here there is one more thing also to learn. Down you see there is a permission, right? You have monitoring contributor and log anti contributor down. Okay. See, sometimes what happened in my one of my project, what I faced, that I selected the remediation task, but somehow due to some Azure bug or something, the permissions were not there. Okay. So that is why you should always check that the permissions are there or not. Okay.
And
So
from which resource, like the permissions are has been fetched on
okay.
this log?
Okay. So what it is doing to the system assigned managed identity.
Hmm.
Okay. So who will do this remediation?
Uh, remediation will be done
Hmm.
by Azure activity, right?
No, no, not Azure activity.
Uh,
Remediation will be done by a service principal or system assigned managed identity. Okay. You can also choose user assigned managed identity. If you choose user assigned managed identity, you can put your name also. Click on user assigned.
okay.
Scope, click on the subscription, whatever. Hmm. Sentinel RG, select, select here. uh, user assigned identity, maybe you will have to create one directly. Okay. So that will not go into that, because we will choose system assigned managed identity. Because acha, what is system assigned managed identity? System assigned managed identity is something that Azure provides an identity, or to this specific remediation task, which when you will when this remediation task will occur, let's say. So the policy change, whatever will happen, will will be done under this system assigned managed identity. Okay, there will be identity attached, which will say that this identity made changes to the policy.
Hmm.
Okay, so you don't have to do anything here, don't have change
So,
anything. Hmm.
user identity means like which we create manually, right?
Right,
Uh,
which we have to manage also,
yes.
that Azure will not manage.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Here, in system assigned, Azure will manage everything. Okay, that key access, key generation, everything. Okay.
So, user identity you means like which we have in the intra, like for the
Yeah.
user as well.
Yes,
Say if
like
we
that.
have a user, just for clarity only. Uh, let's say maybe is this kind of object ID is
uh,
user?
Not sure if object ID, because I don't have much knowledge about IAM. But yeah, it means you have to create an additional user. I mean, user has a manage, means you can create a managed identity basically. Okay, you have to assign one. You may not get directly like this. It comes under IAM only. Yeah.
Yes, here we can create the managed entities.
Mm.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
got it, got
Will
it.
not go out of our scope. That's
Yep.
why.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. So this is actually, you do not have to do anything. It should be system assigned only. Okay.
Mm.
Because otherwise, every time there will be policy change, you will require to sign in. Whosoever user will have to will means name, they will mention that user managed identity will have to every time authenticate if anything happens. We don't want that one, right?
Yes.
It should manage it of its own. That's why we should choose system assigned. Okay. So this is not required to change anything. Change the location to like central India. Just, yeah, central India. Yeah. Okay. You should always give everything in one region only. Now you can directly go to review and create. Yes, it will check for, it will validate. Okay, there is one more bug also I faced. Like we
Uh-huh.
did everything, but this Azure activity especially,
Uh-huh.
it was not connecting. Okay,
Okay.
but again we deleted everything and again we did the same. It happened. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now here means I have one question. Suppose there is only one subscription.
Mhm.
What will you do if there is more than, if you want to do for more than one subscription? You saw, right, there was, you could have select only one thing, there was no tick option to select another one, right?
Yes.
What you can do in that case, what you have to do?
If we will have more subscription, then uh, we can have that subscription list,
Mm,
right?
no, it's not like that. Ramesh, I saw you unmuting yourself. Go ahead.
Can you
No.
repeat the question?
So suppose I have more than one subscription and I want all subscription to get I want to collect all Azure activity subscriptions details into my Sentinel. In that case, what will I will do?
I think we can only get one subscription at a time.
Means if you want to add one more, what you have to do? That's my question. Do you know or you don't know?
Or do we need to just like have the checkbox to select the subscriptions?
No, there will be no checkbox. What you have to do is you have to repeat the step again. But in this time, you have to select the scope as uh,
Uh,
different other subscription which you want. So
do
there
we
is
do,
no
do,
directly you can't do.
do we have the scope of management group there? Then if we can put both the
No,
subscription.
no.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Uh,
Because you have Sentinel in, one directly in this subscription. So one by
mhm.
one you have to do. That's only thing. Maybe Azure may come up with something else again.
Okay, so means if we have
Mm.
a 10 subscription, then we need to
You have to do
perform
10.
this 10.
Correct.
Okay.
So basically there will be, kind of 10 policies something. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, Mansi, go ahead.
So basically, you're saying that we have to repeat the whole steps to add
Uh,
the subscriptions,
Other
multiple
subscription.
subscriptions. The
Correct.
Microsoft intraday and then open page connector and repeat the steps.
Not Entra ID, Azure activity we were doing, Mansi.
Right, that
Right.
sorry.
Yeah. I'll see from my side if I can see it is connected or not.
Mhm.
Hmm. Sometime it takes time, but not more than 20 minutes. Okay. There may be one more also reason
Mhm.
that we are not getting, it's connected right now
Mhm.
because uh, so it will only show us connected when it will receive its first log. Okay. If it is not receiving any log, it will not show connected. So, Prince, can you sign in? Prince Mansi, can you sign in or do anything? Let's say, yeah, sign in. Yeah.
It's showing one connected.
Connected. Which one?
Yeah, now
Sign in. Did someone log in?
connected. Microsoft Enter ID is now connected.
Okay. Did someone sign in?
Give me a minute.
Yeah. So now you see it is connected, and you can see four audit logs because I did something also. Uh, okay. So wait, just a second. Okay. So
Sujit, can you now you share your screen because I just selected the scope of a screen recorder, so I cannot take a record of all my screen.
okay, no problem. I will share my screen.
Yeah.
Hmm. Can you see my screen?
Yes, yes, no.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Now we see one as connected, right? Okay.
Mm.
So, okay, what is this? Nine signing logs. What? This is Azure. Sometimes tricks us. It will show sometimes one, sometimes zero.
Yeah, yeah.
No problem. Okay, what is this? Will select. Okay. Did anyone log in? Do anything? No. Okay. We'll
I didn't
see.
log in.
Okay. We'll see that now. Since you have selected two things, right? Signing logs and audit logs. You will be able to see maybe if we have logs, then in sign in log. Okay. Maybe we do not have. Okay. Is a table for sign in log. Okay. We do not have anything. Let's go for audit. Okay, fine. We have some logs. Okay. So, I just created something like service principal, or you can say managed identity. Okay, so that's why you can see all the details. You can see um target resource, everything, right? This is from audit initiated by. You can see my details maybe. Okay, it is from managed identity. Okay, so point is, now since we have connected enter id successfully, we have got, we are getting now logs from audit logs. Now anything that happens, any sign in thing happens, someone is signing in, anything related to signing in, you will get details in sign in logs. Okay, just go there and run it. Okay, we have one more log, sign in log, due configuration by your admin. Okay, so you have all this Ramesh, you have identity as Ramesh Kumar. You will get all the details, if it is as configured, where, what time he's logging in. This is the result type, or you can say event type. You also who logged in, location, you see your US. Okay, authentication, my, if I we are logging, it will show logged in from India, in. Okay, first factor authentication, primary, he does not have MFA right now, right? I will check, maybe authentication step result details. So MFA required in Azure ID succeeded false. So he does not have MFA. So this is how you can go into each logs and you can check. Okay, but we are not going to deep dive into logs right now. We are just checking our whether our integration is correct or not. Okay, so now we can see that we have sign in logs for Azure activity logs. It may take some time. Once you do some kind of activity, it will take that. Okay, so this is about integration. I'll just since we have enabled enter id, I'm just trying to should we go with ueba? It's just one more click only. Okay, I'll just do that. Okay, enter id, so right, we have explained what is sorry, ueba, correct? So in what is UEBA, it is user entity behavior analysis. Okay. In entity behavior, what you can do is, if you enable it, what details you'll get is, like for this one, right? I'm getting here. You will get all the details. Okay, whether he's a risky user. Okay, from like if I'm moving to someone some different location, okay, or what is his location, how all the details regarding a single user, you can get it here. So as I explained earlier, like if suppose my behavior is there is any change in my behavior. Let's say for 1 month I've been working from India, and very next day after 1 month I've started working from my location is showing from US. This is the behavioral change, right? So this change, this behavior change in my behavior will result in a alert. You'll find how you can find, you can get it in the user entity behavior analysis reports, okay. So I'll just go at there. So UEBA once enabled, okay, it takes 14 days to analyze everything, okay. So either how you can go there, either you can choose your entity behavior, go and then click on entity behavior settings, okay. It will come here, or you see here this settings right only. So you can also go to settings, and in settings you select setting here. You can also get the same thing here, okay. Go to set UEBA, okay. So I do not have this one. Can you just have Prince, you have to
Yeah.
select it, okay. Select this and apply, okay.
Okay. Okay.
So can you do that right now?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, just select it and click on apply, that's it. So why I'm doing this UEBA first of all is in integration, while planning integration, once you start um, integration, the first integration, let's say sign in log, I mean basically you have done enter ID, it is recommended that you set up UEBA feature only, okay,
Mm.
because since it will take 14 days, you need to see that everything is working fine or not, right?
Mm.
So the first step after integrating, let's say the first native data connector enter ID, you should enable it, or before that also you can enable, but you need to have active directory or something. Active directory, how you can get, I'll tell you later. It will be through Defender for identity, okay. So for now, have you done it? Once you're done, let me know, okay. And one more thing, it will show here.
Can you see my screen?
Yeah, 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 are you
Okay.
sharing? Okay.
Mm.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So it's I
Go
selected.
up,
I turned on.
go up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Apply. Click on apply on the both.
Okay.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah. Click here. Uh,
Something went
mm,
wrong. Update entity
okay.
synced successful.
Mm.
Okay.
Uh, wait, wait. Can you again click on apply? Hmm.
It's validating.
Okay. Then that's fine. Okay. Now it's done. No, no, don't click on that
Okay.
now.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Now it is set. So once now we will be receiving all the data. It will take all the data and it
Mm-hmm.
will use AI/ML to analyze all the things, all the stuffs like all the behavior of a single user,
Mm-hmm.
or service principal, anything,
Mm-hmm.
and it will analyze and give its data whether it is has some malicious activity or suspicious activity. Everything it will detect and provide you the data in the entity behavior section, okay. Entity behavior section is okay. I'm already sharing or what?
No. No.
I'm not sharing.
No.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, where you will get all the details here in here. Okay, you'll got all the stuffs here like These all will be fulfilled once you're um, it is analysis doing analysis and giving all the data. So you can go there, it will give all the insights here, everything related to that you will be seeing here, any alerts related to that user, or you can not just user, you can choose the by host. Okay, so any anomaly, see it's giving all the data. Okay, but it will take more time to analyze everything, because machine learning, it has techniques like regression techniques. Okay, projection also it has. So it will for that it will study all your activity, and then it will give you detail. Okay, so I think we covered 2 3 things today. um, any doubt about the things we discussed? Any other questions? You can ask anything apart from this also, no problem.
Mm, no, because
Hmm.
I
These are
didn't
very
get
straightforward.
time to
Hmm.
revise. So
Okay.
yeah.
Sujit,
Yeah.
how to disconnect the data connect?
How to disconnect? You have to delete directly.
Okay.
Okay.
If it is a
You.
connected data connector, like for example, can you
What
delete
is that?
Microsoft? Like, can you delete Microsoft Enter ID?
Yes.
Same thing.
Yeah. You can do the same thing here.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Anything else?
Sujit.
Like uh, anything else you think that I am missing, or I should cover? Until this, we have lot many things. We have like Cakewell. I'll coming to that later. I'll just try to going through how we do in projects only. We'll first integrate everything. Okay, and then we'll set. We have already learned to set analytical rules. First, we'll learn to integrate the native ones, like we did it today. Okay,
Okay,
we'll
so
dis-
Sujit, like during the
Hmm,
implementation,
hmm,
so how an implementation team planned like which analytic rule uh, should be
hmm,
on and which analytical rule should be off, because we have like very lot of
hmm,
inbuilt analytic rule, right, with
hmm.
any connector. So what is the like criteria to select, like we need to select on this analytic role and
And it
should
is rule, like,
mm,
okay, good question actually.
mm,
It's a really good question. So, we cannot just go and deploy everything, right? I told you, if I go and deploy everything, you will see lot many incidents coming, right? Some maximum maybe more false positive. Okay, two things. You have to see what data connector you have
yes,
enabled. Okay, you
yeah,
have integrated. Okay, let's say you have 10 data connectors. Okay, now you have set a in SOW. SOW is the sequence or work, scope of work, you can say. So you have mentioned we will deploy 100 analytical rules for 10 data sources, right? 100 analytical rules for 10 data sources. That means for each data sources you will have 10 analytical rules, correct?
yeah, yeah, 10 analytic rule, yes.
10 analytical rules, correct? In that way we are discussing, we will go. Even that is also high for 10 data sources. 10 100 analytics are already high, but let's take that example. Okay, that means for every data source you need to deploy 100, at least 100, sorry, 10 analytical rule, correct? Now what analytical rule you will choose? You will choose according to MITRE attack framework. Okay, so for Microsoft Enter ID, if I have to deploy 10 analytical rules, should do in such a way that it should cover every MITRE attack framework. Okay, and one analytical rule should be checking, detecting from doing reconnaissance. Okay, one should do from resource development, another should do from initial access, and so on. Okay, so I should cover everything, correct? Your understanding?
You mean
Hmm.
analytic rule which we select for a particular connector.
Your
That
voice is very slow. Yeah.
yeah. So I'm saying that
Hmm.
analytic rule which we
Hmm.
select for a particular or specific single connector.
Hmm.
So for that, that for the selected connector, selected
Hmm.
analytic rules, all these MITRE attacks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9 things should be covered in that, right?
Yes, for not every one analytical rule cannot cover everything. It may cover one, two, or three kind of things, right? But
Yes.
not all. So, like we have multi-stage attack. Okay, multi-stage attack is the fusion rule that we discussed. So it is covering how many things? It is covering everything. This one rule. Okay, but like we have mentioned, initial access. Okay, we'll go to rule template. Okay, that we have deployed. Okay, so let's choose one. GitHub sign-in burst. It is inbuilt one already deployed. I mean, not deployed. It is we have installed. Okay, so you see here, it is covering only credential access. Okay, that means if I will deploy this, if I'll create rule from here, okay, one thing credential access will get covered. Now I will not choose this credential access. I will choose something else. I will, for second option, I will go for persistence. It is from enter id and I'll choose persistence. So what two things are covered now? I'll look for anything else, initial access, like that.
But it also depends na, on what rule we want to create. On that only we can define what are the tactics and techniques.
Correct. There are several things. This is one thing. This is the first thing. Yes, what you said also is correct, because we need to see the environment. This one I discussed earlier. Like, let's say if they do not have any GitHub repository, means from GitHub sign-in burst, they do not have such thing, or they do not have any different tenant. So why should we deploy cross tenant? If there is only single tenant, we do not require to deploy this cross tenant analytical rule, right? So in that case, we will not consider it this. We'll consider something else. So first you have to consider name. Okay, keeping in mind that we have to cover everything. Okay, every tactics and then techniques. Not techniques, you cannot cover all the techniques, but you can cover maximum of the tactics, right? So keeping in mind, you select from the name. Okay, if the name looks good, see that what it is. Okay, initial access, then I will not choose anything from initial access, even though that name is good. I mean that detect that NLT rule is good, or you can choose either of them. If it is important, you do deploy both. Okay,
So
are you
sorry.
understanding? Yeah, Ramesh, you are asking something.
Like,
Hmm.
can I share my screen? Like, I need
Sure,
some
sure.
small help. Can you see my screen?
Not yet. Okay, I can see your screen.
Actually, this is my other Sentinel like
Okay.
account.
Hmm.
So I connected some taxi connector,
Taxi. Okay.
and it is
Like what
sending.
have you connected in taxi?
So there was one server call, like one web page called Pulse Drive.
Pulse Dry. Okay. You took
So
that
it was
free API. Okay.
yeah. So it is like ingesting data.
Mm-hmm.
I want to disconnect it because it is charging me money. So
Mm-hmm. Okay. Select this one. No, go there.
okay, I need to go inside.
Open it. Okay.
Yeah.
Scroll down. Yeah. Click on that. Do you get a cross sign there? Click on that.
No, I'm not getting anything.
You're not getting it right, or you can simply then delete it.
Yeah,
You can delete that.
it is showing like it is currently connected and cannot be deleted. So
Okay, wait. Let's see this. Although I've not worked for, means we have not deleted any data connect earlier, so
the
we
thing
have
is like it's
always
inducting the
configured it. Okay, no problem. There will always be a solution. Wait, let me just search for it. Hmm. So what capping have you done? Have you done capping there?
no, like this the polling frequency you're talking about.
Mm-hmm. Wait, what you're telling? No, you should put a cap, right? How many like days have you done
No,
this?
I didn't keep anything. That's the issue.
No, it is. See, threat intel is very huge data it will take. So, okay, go to first your log entity workspace. We had discussed about log capping, right? Yeah, we'll do that first of all so that it will decrease, it will bring down. Yeah, click on log entity workspace. Yeah, we have that. Go there. Usage and estimated daily cap. Keep it on. Now put. Can we put very less, like point one or point five, like that? Okay, must be valid. Yeah, you can put point one or something. Not one. That will be 1 GB. Point one. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Click on OK. Okay. Now it will not ingest data. Much. Maybe 100 MB or
Mhm.
so. Okay. 1 GB. So it is too much. Okay. Let me just cause. But can you just okay? Go there on the taxi server, because I can see the same problem with a different other thing. It is saying that if you delete it, it will disconnect. I'll share you the link also. Okay, this is from Microsoft only, but for you it is not happening. Wait,
Uh,
we'll see.
it's showing like delete. Right, it's showing the same thing like disconnected.
Guys, and if others can disconnect if they want, no problem. Can drop.